This video is sponsored by Wix.
Wix! It's a Wix video. Thank you, Wix.
Thank you, Wix.
Mario. So just recently, we got Super Mario 3D All-Stars on the Switch, consisting of 3 of the best games ever made. Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Mario in Spain! Now, buying this game for 50 quid, I've got no complaints. I can do that twice. I actually did because I was impatient and wanted to play the game early. However, I definitely understand where people are coming from who are upset about this collection. The feeling that it's been rushed, the fact that it's limited release, the emotions I feel for Mario Galaxy 2 being forgotten. For the people who don't like 3D All-Stars, they've got proof. And even though I'm excited to play my childhood, the childhood I wanted, and the retroactive version of my childhood, I played Mario 64 on the DS. There's moments during the collection where I just think, how unfortunate. So what would improve this collection? More Mario Galaxy? Yes. So they announced 3D All-Stars at the end of the Mario 35th Direct. And you know, I was kind of bothered that Mario Galaxy 2 wasn't in it. I have so many memories attached to that game and it would have been really fun to go back to them. I have this really distinctive memory of finding the game listed on Amazon before it was released and just freaking out. And then from 2009 to 2010, I was just typing in Super Mario Galaxy 2 on YouTube and finding these quote-unquote leak videos which were covered in old YouTube annotations. For the plethora of nostalgia I have for this game, I was definitely upset to find out that this game wasn't in the collection. But I wasn't that worried, you know, like, they didn't forget the game. They forgot the game! Hands down, all the complaints 3D All-Stars gets, I don't think would matter whatsoever if they had Galaxy 2 in the collection. I don't think anyone wouldn't justify $60 for that. It's also infuriating that they have every single home console 3D Mario game on the Switch, except for Galaxy 2. And now that they're just trying to shove it under the rug and pretend it didn't exist, our chances of getting Galaxy 2 on the Switch are becoming much worse. And it's not like the game underperformed, it actually sold better than Sunshine and got amazing reviews. And since they already have Mario Galaxy working on the Switch, making Mario Galaxy 2 work on the Switch might not be that hard. I mean, I'm not a game developer, but I'm pretty sure that would be easier than getting something like 3D Land from a 3DS on the Switch. And just imagine having every single 3D Mario game on one system, minus 3D Land, of course. If you're gonna port a 3DS game, Nintendo, make it Kid Icarus. Maybe we'll get the game re-released as DLC or something later on, but I really wouldn't expect that for a limited time game. And even though the original All-Stars had 4 games, I guess it kind of works that we only have 3 this time around because the title says 3. But then there's also a D. So I don't know. My other problem with this game is the box art. Like, the box art for this game isn't bad necessarily, but I just feel like they could have done something so much more interesting. I mean, just look at the original Mario All-Stars. Mario is literally a magician. Like, imagine if instead of Mario dressing up as a cool magician and having Birdo holding an egg and whatever's going on there, we just had the original artwork for each game with lines between them. Because that's what we basically got here. Sure, there's nothing necessarily bad about this box art, but it just sucks that we didn't get an original piece of artwork to celebrate Mario's legacy. And what's funny is, we did get original artwork to show off this collection. There's this really cool Kotabe art on the website. Like, why did they make the presentation look like... Wait a second, we were just talking about websites. That was a perfect segue!
Yo, that actually looks like really professional.
This website actually turned out great. With Wix! Wix is a robust, professional website building platform allowing you to build highly customizable, creative, and professional websites. Wix provides tons of technologically advanced features, marketing tools to help you get more traffic, their own coding platform, all whilst giving you total creative freedom. Whether creating a site for your portfolio, business, online store, or just for fun, they offer hundreds of templates to choose from which are completely customizable with the advanced drag and drop tools, letting you create attractive websites quickly and efficiently. I really wanted my website to be a hub for the show, a way to get to know the characters, and a library of some of my work which I could continue to update. And creating the site was actually kind of fun and took me no time to make. If you want to get into art, animation, or illustration as a business and want to be taken seriously when doing so, having a place to show your work is crucial for displaying your portfolio and giving you more opportunities to get clients and jobs. And with Wix being so customizable, you can continue to update your site as your portfolio gets better and better. So quick, go to wix.com/go/getmadz to create your own professional website today. Big ol' thanks to Wix for sponsoring this video. And back on topic, why doesn't the box art look like this? I mean, I know it's called Mario 3D All-Stars, but I just think this 2D packaging would look so much cooler. I'm not biased or anything. Also, I don't think this game should be in a regular Switch case. There's a few red and gold Wii games, why didn't they make this game gold? I feel like the packaging should be a bit more special than just a regular Switch case. This is a limited time item. It should feel like a limited time item, but that's not the only presentation which I think could be improved, the menus. Now, this is probably the biggest disappointment to me, because when I think of something to celebrate Mario, I do not think this. I get what they're going for to try and make it look classy and nice and stuff, but I just feel like it could have looked so much more Mario. And so that's precisely what me and my good chum Jack have done. And we decided that all 3 games would be based in Peach's castle in some way. So with Mario 64, it's obvious. The whole game is based within Peach's castle. So have the whole menu themed around Mario jumping through different paintings.
Nintendo, hire us.
And for Mario Sunshine, have Peach, Mario, and Toadsworth getting ready to board for plane. I love this idea so much just because it perfectly transitions into the opening cutscene of the game. There's even a boombox by E-Gad to play the soundtrack. That was an amazing touch, Jack.
Nintendo, hire us, please.
And for Mario Galaxy, we can have a view from the roof looking up into the stars. You could use a warp star to start the game, and you could go talk to this cute Luma wearing headphones to view the soundtrack. And just how Sunshine's menu was kind of like an epilogue to the game, there's star bits falling just like the Star Festival.
Hey, Nintendo. Why don't you hire us? Please!
And along with having a place to play the game and view the soundtrack, we also added a gallery to each menu, because concept art for Mario games is cool, and Mario games are fun. So if you have both of them together, it's very cool and very fun. I mean, sure, you'll see a render whenever you start up one of the games, but imagine having a dedicated place where you could view these renders and never before seen concept art. For Mario 64, jump into the work in progress painting. For Mario Sunshine, there's a paint-like goop which you could jump into to view the artwork. And for Mario Galaxy, Mario looks through a telescope to view constellations in the sky. But really, it's not constellations, and instead, it's just sketches of him. Which actually sounds quite existential now that I'm saying it out loud. Even though some people might say it's unnecessary and less straightforward, which it is, you can't really get any more straightforward than this, I just think it adds so much more character. Like, did any of you mess around in menus just for fun in some games? This could be one of those! And even if a classy style is what they were going for, they could have done it in such a cooler way. Just do a Mario museum instead of Peach's castle. Either way, if they went for the museum style, or if they went for this menu style I explained earlier with Jack, it just screams missed opportunity. One of the biggest complaints I see about this collection is the lack of new content. Mario Sunshine got widescreen, they all got HD and crispy, but apart from that, nothing really changed that much. And you know, fair enough. If Nintendo wanted these games to be as close as possible to the originals, that makes perfect sense. Now, obviously, it would be nice if all 3 of these games looked like Odyssey, but that seems incredibly unrealistic. However, there definitely could have been small yet distinct upgrades to these games. Like for Mario 64, they could have orchestrated the soundtrack and retroactively make some of the content on the DS version. Not only would it be cool to see these levels retroactively made, but it would also be a fun way to shout out the DS fans. For Mario Sunshine, make it so you're not asked to save every time you collect a blue coin. And while they're at it, fix blue coins entirely. Make it so blue coins aren't specific to certain episodes, or at least give an indicator of which ones are missing. And for the improvements to Galaxy's perfect, it doesn't need any changes. That's a lie, it was perfect until they removed the Mii's. Add these back and we're good. But I think the biggest problem that stands out with this collection is its limited release. It could just be a marketing ploy, it could be re-released later on, but for people who aren't aware of that and then buy a Switch in maybe April or May and really want to play Sunshine, they may have to cash out on a really expensive copy on eBay. And it would have made sense if this was just for the physical copy's release. But no, the digital release is limited too. Very sad, very unfair, no thanks Nintendo. All my homies hate limited release. At the end of the day, these games are 3 of some of the best Mario games or best games ever made. And although they don't have Mario Galaxy 2, I'm still gonna have a great time playing them. And who knows, maybe these features will happen for the 40th anniversary, or the 45th, or the 50th. It gotta happen for the 50th. I'm gonna be 35. Hi there, thank you so much for getting to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. Just want to say a quick few words. Thank you so much to Jack for working very hard in this video on the menus. Those looked amazing and are like my favorite part of the video. So big shout out to Jack for bringing those concepts alive. And big thanks to all of my patrons for helping to make that possible. Apart from that, check out my Discord server, give a loved one a hug, and bye.